Could it be a Merlin trial? Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Protego. Confringo. That's that. Settled. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
Come here.
Accio. Levioso.
You may want to.
Protego. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Revelio.
Rally behind strength, and you can't go wrong. When mine stand behind you.
Accio. Levioso.
This is almost too easy.
Confringo.
Confringo!
Protego.
I'll check you. Ah, the lamb returns. Shall we finish what we started? Back for more?
Confringo!
that you all wielded that power for good.
I would say
Revelio.
I didn't always like a polite battle.
Confringo.
Something.
Accio. Expelliarmus.
No!
Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Get that back!
Confringo.
No! Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination. In my opinion.
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Confringo! Confringo! Levioso! Levioso! Confringo! Confringo! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Who lived here, I wonder? Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Confringo.
Oh, the anticipation.
Expelliarmus.
Hardly a fair fight, that.
Accio. Confringo. Potatoes.
Stop flitting around like a billywig.
Is that the best you can do? To get in a claw?
Leviosa. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I'm embarrassed for you. You disappoint me.
Confringo.
I thought you'd at least hold your own.
Expelliarmus.
Don't want to try that again. My bite.
Leviosa. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Now where did it go?
Leviosa. Accio.
Let's see you survive that heat.
Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
What's up?
Accio.
I've taken your life before you
Leviosa.
even realize.
Confringo! You'll feel that tomorrow. If you love that long. Confringo! Got a Presumpto!
Confringo.
Move you up.
Presumpto!
Stop that right now.
Who's the tango? Oh, what's the nonsense? Oh!
Confringo. Accio.
For that. Confringo!
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio.
That's mine!
Leviosa.
Barely smell anything at all. That all you got? But
Accio.
you survive that heat. Confringo!
Confringo.
Confringo!
That's mine! Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
This place has seen better. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Revelio.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Expelliarmus, Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Reparo. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Accio.
Intriguing place, Sanbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine. No idea who this Bakar is.
Revelio. Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Hardest day.
Quickly now. Stay here. Eyes charge right into their mist. Oh.
You will suffer. Must be something else. Ranrock said so. Where did they go?
Confringo.
Rather unwise coming back this one. I won't rest until you're dead. There you are. You don't know who you're playing with.
Confringo. Revelio. 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 Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Protego. Revelio.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. Come here, you.
Leviosa. Confringo.
Get this over with.
Accio.
Teach you nothing about. Rather unwise coming back this. How you come away?
Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place, though.
Expelliarmus.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can...
Revelio.
Back at the castle. I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Revelio.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry.
Revelio.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Revelio.
That must have done something. Best have a look around. traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Protego. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
These look familiar.
Accio. Accio.
Was it Accio I used before?
Revelio.
That platform looks like it needs to get me where I need to go.
Confringo. Accio.
presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Expelliarmus, Accio! Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
More statues.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Not making this easy, huh?
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Accio.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Accio!
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Accio! Accio!
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Accio!
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Accio!
That's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Accio.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Accio.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Accio.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. 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 Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
How to see what's changed on each side of this archway?
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
This.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
What a relief. Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must...
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. You look familiar, sir.
I imagine you saw me in the first pensive you accessed, in Gringotts. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Revelio.
I should ask Sirona at the Three Broom...
About a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Will the first years understand? No password, no entrance.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo! Accio! Revelio! Revelio. Accio. Confringo.
Sending secret love letters. If you want to win me,
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why.
Revelio. Revelio.
the headmaster hates everyone who isn't a pure blood.
Confringo!
I shall get in trouble for this.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that, and now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Protego! Revelio!
My older sisters taught me everything.
Revelio! What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio.
Accio!
Nothing to it. Accio. All in the wrist.
Accio!
I've seen worse. Accio. Try to beat that.
Accio!
Missed the mark a bit on that one. Wait, did I win? I won! We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand! You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Nothing to it.
Accio.
That was one for the ages. Accio. All in the wrist.
Accio.
Accio. Try to beat that. I'll let you have that one. We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Nothing to it.
Accio.
Accio. All in the wrist. Accio. Try to beat that.
Accio.
That was one for the ages. Well done. You beat me. Bit of good luck, that's all.
I'm not lucky, I'm simply better than you.
All right, fine. You're right. You're better than me. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. Trolls have no business.
Confringo!
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches. Experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. Please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Accio! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Lumos. Accio. Confringo. Lumos. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Just because you know Lumos. What's the Ministry doing about it, eh? Sipping their butt.
Accio.
House elves
Revelio. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Simply pretending.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Revelio.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available, Ember Dash, Silver Arrows, Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
That item is of the highest quality. 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 You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Nice doing business with you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
I can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Revelio.
Hello there. Come on in. Plenty to look at here. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Revelio.
No.
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
A spot of failure is a good thing. Bill. I wonder where they go.
Revelio.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon.
Perhaps I'll come back.
Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck.
And I can say that the experience would have been much more pleasant had you had a house elf in the kitchen.
Ministry's good work.
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Willis might get an answer about these butterflies.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo, Expelliarmus. Accio.
I've seen your magic, and I'm not afraid of it, or of you.
Confringo. Levioso. Confringo, Expelliarmus. Confringo, Expelliarmus. Levioso. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
Revelio.
Please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Revelio. Revelio.
Cannot win, but don't be shy, for I can't wait to watch you try.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. We are fortunate to have... Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Go on, take the moon.
Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Confringo.
Odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a...
Expelliarmus!
How are your students getting along?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the
Yes, well,
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
I wouldn't be...
What trickery are you up to?
If I caught you sneaking about, didn't I?
Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marching Professor Hogwarts class is her.
I don't think that's what that class is for. She's right. Why don't you leave the...
How dare you speak to a prefect that way?
I'm a prefect too, you twit.
That's it. 50 house points. Lost, are we? Or is there something more to your wandering where you don't belong?